Social media has been a big part of the lives of people young and old. When it comes to most of the lives of young people, it has taken control. It has grown to something that nobody thought it would. There are many positives and negatives of social media sites that have impacted us as a population. Social media can make our lives easier or it can be a nuisance. The world would not be where it is right now if it was not for social media. It dominates the culture of all ages with over 3 billion people using social media. MySpace was the first popular social media site which reached a million monthly active users in 2004. As years went on, there were many social media sites created, including Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Facebook is currently the most popular social media site, as it reached over 2 billion users in 2018. Other sites that have reached the 1 billion user milestone include Instagram and YouTube.
Head right now, but we do have a bunch of social influencers like Instagram models who don't really model. They just take pictures. They just model for the just model and just post it. And
With social media growing so fast, it greatly affected the population. People who use social media sites stay connected with people for longer than they would without it. It creates better access to information instantly. Social media is also a great way to get your ideas to a bigger portion of the population. These are just some of the positive ways that social media has affected the population.
Social media has improved multiple aspects of my life, like letting me stay connected with friends, network with like-minded individuals, and find compatibility with partners online.
Social media can negatively impact the population as well. With most of the population having access to the internet, social media can become addictive and people will stare at their screens for hours. Cyberbullying is also a problem when it comes to owning social media. There are many stories that involve people that have gotten their self-worth destroyed by using social media. Lastly, social media doesn't compare to reality. Studies have shown that in-person communication is better for your self-image than communicating over social media.
my generation, I included, do have an addiction. I tend to spend a lot of my time on social media, just browsing, trying to find something interesting. It's mainly whenever I'm like not doing any type of work.
Here are some tips if you use social media. Limit your screen time that you spend on social media and the internet. Before you go to sleep, turn off your device an hour before. If you are looking at your screen before you go to sleep, your brain will still be functioning in a way that makes it harder to sleep. Some people just need to take a break from social media completely. Some studies have shown logging off of social media for a few days makes people focus on what is more important in their life. Social media will keep rising in popularity and growing more addictive every day. Think about how much time you spend on social media because it could be too much. I am Tanner Grant, Bobcat Update.